Hello, welcome to the video. I don't know if this is gonna be a vlog or what type of video this is gonna be, but this is gonna be like the technical first part in our moving series because as I mentioned in my New Year's resolution video, we wanna move this year. That is really the goal. And we found this incredible house that is exactly where we wanna be. And so I was talking with Sean, his mom, helping us kind of a little bit with this process. And she gave us the number to the real estate agent that she used for the Flagstaff house. So I've actually met her before, which is like a huge relief to have some kind of connection and not just like crossing your fingers and hoping for the best. So I actually got her number and I called her yesterday and I told her there's an open house on Friday for this house we really like and that we were gonna go, and she was like, I'm gonna go with you because you don't really want to go to like an open house without an agent because sometimes they just don't like it, period, but they'll try to like scoop you up and get you to be their client and they can do like some kind of shady stuff sometimes. So I was like, okay, good to know, because you know me, I was just gonna like walk in there with my baby and be like, oh hi, just looking. It's probably not how that works. I understand that now. So she was like, well, I really want to see your house before we go to this open house. I can come tomorrow. And I was like, wow, freaking amazing. Yeah, let's do that. And so she was already scheduled, planned to come here today. And last night I was on Zillow and I found my literal dream home. It had been posted an hour before I found it. I literally couldn't sleep. I was so wound up and I was so hyped up, talking to Sean, and he was like, you gotta relax because I gotta wake up in a few hours and go to work. And I was like, you're so right, I'm so sorry. So I just was containing my excitement and texting a couple friends oh my god, there's a barn. There's a literal barn. A red barn, and it's on an acre. It has trees, it has grass. It blows this other house kind of out of the water. They both have their perks, but this house is my favorite by far. Also, I have a wet spot right here. Don't mind that. I had to wash some of Lily's goo off of me. But it is my dream house, and I'm already scared because I know if this does not work out, I'm gonna be so sad, but I will just have to take it as a sign from the universe. If you're in the process of trying to move and looking for homes, I'm sure you know exactly what I'm talking about. You just don't wanna get your hopes up. I'm not gonna show pictures of it. If we go walk it and I'm allowed to record, I will do that. But just know, it is my dream house. It's my style. We wouldn't have to touch anything when we moved in. That is the dream. And it has a beautiful yard, oh my god, for chickens and goats and livestock, maybe a cow, a horse, who knows. I'm not doing a good job at not getting too excited. I'm very worked up over this house. I need to cool my jets, but I don't know if I'll record anything when our agent gets here. I'm so excited to get this process started. And then I stress cleaned my whole house, power cleaned everything, and just wanted it to look very nice and presentable. Not that she's judging or anything, ooh. She knows we have an almost 9-month-old. So it's a very lived in, normal house. This is obviously not what it would look like if we were to take pictures or have people walk through it. I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. We'll see what happens. Okay, it's the next day. Actually, hold on. It's better. You guys like that little transition? Okay, but really, I want to make a cake. I'm going to try something new. Sean's been on not a keto kick, but he's just been trying to chill out on carbs and sugary junk. But we're not keto. I'm definitely not keto. I need carbs for my milk supply and stuff, so I still very much enjoy a carb. Sean, his dad, my sister, my mom, everyone in my life is a German chocolate cake fanatic. So I want to make a keto German chocolate cake, which basically just no refined sugar, stevia replacement, almond flour instead of regular flour, So just like a healthier cake, depending on how you look at it. You just link the recipe that I'm gonna use below because it's just one I found online. But I wanted to talk about how it went yesterday because it went super well. Let me get all the ingredients out and then I'll come back. Okay, I'm gonna try to multitask and make this cake while I talk. Yesterday went super duper well. I don't know if I've ever mentioned it on here, but this house actually used to be Sean's parents' house and they did a really great job upgrading like basically everything. And granted, that was quite a while ago, like over a decade ago probably, definitely. I really don't think we're gonna have an issue selling this house. So I'm just crossing my fingers that whatever's meant to be will happen. But I'm still just very much so hung up on this house that I found. It's, like I said yesterday, it just ticks all my boxes. I made that very clear to them when they came over yesterday. And then I reached out to our lender, but he was super nice. He helped us refinance our house a few months ago, so very convenient that he just like has a lot of our updated information and stuff. But I literally felt like I was cosplaying as an adult yesterday, like having real estate agents come over, calling a lender, like just doing adult things. It felt like I was pretending. But okay, I got my dry ingredients together. It's just a couple cups of almond flour, a cup of cocoa powder, a teaspoon of baking soda. I'm gonna whisk that together. And then I need to mix all of my wet stuff. But yeah, I literally felt like I was pretending to be an adult. Like I am a 25-year-old teenager, just like trying to sell a house, like, and buy a house. That's basically what it feels like. Oh my God, this recipe calls for 8 eggs. Yikes, I'm gonna have to go back to the store tomorrow because we go through eggs so fast in this house. Oh my God. I'm also just like very proud of myself because generally making like adult phone calls and things, especially about a subject that I'm so ignorant on, like selling a freaking house and home loans and pre-qualifications and pre-approvals and insurance. Like I've never done any of this stuff before, and that's literally what I told our real estate agent. It's a husband and wife duo. I think I said that yesterday, I don't remember. But I was like, please just like talk to me like I'm stupid because I've never done this before. I don't know how the process goes at all. And Sean was super honest with me and was just like, honestly, like I'm at my limit at work. Like I can't emotionally, physically, mentally support this process right now. So if you want to move, you're gonna have to take the reins on it. And I'm like down, I'm here for the ride. So I'm definitely taking the reins on it, which is like kind of scary. All right, this also calls for 1 tablespoon of liquid stevia. So I'm adding that. And then a teaspoon of vanilla extract and a cup of butter. Hopefully we're gonna try to see this house on Friday. You know, obviously I don't know anything about these owners. I don't know if they already have another house that they're like set up to buy. I don't know if they're looking for a house. Like that's what our realtors is trying to say, is like we don't even know if they're interested in like a contingency deal where like, hey, I want to buy your house, but I got to sell mine first. Otherwise, if that's not the option, we just have to pray that the timing works out and that they don't have another house lined up right now, or we have to pay 2 mortgages, which I don't think that's an option. But they did say it would like roll, like whatever you do pay, like whatever overlaps, I think they said would like roll into your like new house. So I don't know how that works. We're trying to get this house listed by the end of next week, or like at the very latest the following Monday or Tuesday. But hopefully you find this interesting. Any videos that are titled like moving series or anything about the process of buying a home or this and that, like it's gonna be partially me just talking about it in case anyone is interested in what that process looks like. Hold please. I saw this on a video not that long ago and I wanted to try it, but you basically roll up wet paper towels in foil and then wrap it around, and it's supposed to help the edges from like burning and getting crispy, and then it's also supposed to help your cakes from doming. I've also never baked with like stainless steel. I ordered these for when I practice Lily's smash cake, which will probably be in another video pretty soon. Ooh, almost dropped it. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not having high hopes for this cake. I tasted the batter, which is predominantly cocoa, almond flour, and eggs. All I can taste is that liquid stevia, and it is. I am definitely one of those who can taste like stevia, so I don't know. And it is like an incredibly thick batter, like not a cake batter consistency at all. Woof, I don't know. I'm gonna give it a fair shot and see it through, but I don't know about that. We gotta go to Target because I forgot the evaporated milk, and I was just gonna use half and half, but then I realized I was short 2 eggs. So we just went to Target, but I tasted that cake and I personally hate it. All I can taste is the stevia. Kinda think I wanna just make, like try just like a random different keto chocolate cake recipe. You're crazy. But I did get another stevia sugar replacement option. So, but I'm just a little bit annoyed, mostly because that freaking cake recipe called for 8 eggs. And if you know how expensive eggs are these days, what a waste of eggs. Like, so it's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna regroup. Okay, the second recipe, second trial is in the oven. It looks more like cake batter, but this one looks like really thin. The other one was like super eggy. I don't know, we'll see. I have more faith in this one though. Do another quick reset, clean my kitchen, and then I want to start the frosting because apparently it needs to cool for an hour. I don't know, so whoa. Those things just look scary. I'm gonna let Sean just try it and see what he says, but like, they're going in the trash, I'm pretty sure. That's too much ice cream. The ratio is just how I like it. Be honest, don't ham it up for the camera.
It needs to be refrigerated.
You think? What do you rate it out of 10?
10 being like a traditional German chocolate cake.
Yeah.
Like a 7.
I think I'd agree, like a 7.
But like I said, I like more cake to frosting ratio.
That is incorrect. My battery's flashing. That's the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next one. Bye!